What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I'm Reckless. Other videos are on, check out. Make sure y'all comment down below. Email me, LifeWithRecklezz@yahoo.com, or DM me on Instagram, LifeWithRecklezz. Had to check this video out because I didn't know a lot that was going on with this person. It was new to me. I think I reacted to like one video months ago about this whole thing that happened, but definitely want to check this video out. You already know what's going down. Let's get in the video.
Where's the money? Where's the money? Black Lives Matter, where's the money, bro? Where's the money?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Remember that time that Congress kneeled down to a foreign terrorist, fraudulent power and said that all of America belongs to you? Yeah, I'm not talking about Ukraine, of course. I'm talking about Black Lives Matter. And here's the footage of it, actually. Nancy Pelosi being unable to get up off of her arthritic, syphilitic knees. Here she goes. Oh boy, in her kente cloth and everything.
She had no business doing that.
Nancy Pelosi couldn't get up off the floor. But what she had done is she had put on that ridiculous kente cloth and pledged fealty to Black Lives Matter if they just continued to riot and continued to deliver the election for them in 2020. That was everything. They could burn down America's most historic churches. They could charge the White House and burn down the White House, which they did. They burned down multiple buildings at the White House. Donald Trump had to be taken into a secure location due to the riots that hurt hundreds of police officers. You never heard about it, did you? They actually burned down a church. Never heard about that, did you? Where are the federal charges? Where's the pre-trial detention? What the hell happened? Well, ladies and gentlemen, people like Nancy Pelosi made sure that you didn't know how much of a fraud and a terrorist organization BLM is. But now the chickens have come home to roost. Nancy Pelosi still trying to get up off her knees. Black Lives Matters headed for insolvency after plunging $8.5 million into the red. Founder Patrice Cullors still paid $1.6 million for security services in 2022, while his sister's board member earned millions for their consulting. Wow. It was all a fraud. Their fundraising is down 88% on the year. And ladies and gentlemen, it just keeps getting better. So Black Lives Matter took all of their funds that they raised, billions.
That's their house?
They raised billions, nearly $100 million, okay?
That's their house?
The actual 990 forms for the IRS are $90 million plus. And they bought themselves mansions. And they paid their families enormous amounts of money fraudulently. And they went to the salon. And they painted some murals. And they did literally nothing for black people.
Y'all better take a sticker off your car.
Nothing.
Y'all better take
All
a sticker
they did
off.
was throw little parties for themselves. Look at this. Having a party at their mansion. Look at this mansion. Do you have a mansion? Wow. The mansion comes complete with a soundstage. Did Black Lives Matter, like, I don't know, create any product?
It came with another house too.
That
I think.
went
I seen
viral?
another house.
Or that was interesting? That like helped black people? I thought that was the point. That was the grift, right? Yeah. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to prison. I am very excited to report to you that Black Lives Matter fraudsters who organized the statue toppling in Bristol, in England, is now going to prison for 2.5 years. That's right. Black Lives Matter activists who masterminded the protest which led to the toppling of an Edward Colston statue during the first national coronavirus lockdown has been jailed for fraud. Zara Salim spent more than $30,000 in donations earmarked for the charity fund on her lifestyle, the 23-year-old activist. Can we stop making that like a...
But that's the thing, though. What y'all think a 20-year-old gonna do? It's a lot of 20-year-olds out here that literally, like, some of them ain't got that. They just care about what other things, especially when you going out. Like I had that. Like I ain't about to be no hypocrite. Like I care what people looked at. Like when people see me, like what I drove and like what I wear and stuff like that. I really don't even go anywhere now. But it's literally like that's what people do. Like you spend it on your lifestyle. Like especially these young ones, and sadly, I mean, a 23-year-old that took some money, and this is just crazy. I literally didn't know anything about, especially this person, but I didn't know anything about the whole family doing that. I didn't know nothing about that. It's crazy.
And not a career, please. Activist. Helped mastermind the headline-grabbing BLM demo in Bristol, which saw the slave trader Colston's statue toppled and dumped into the harbor. Well, because we have to. All history must end. Oh, yes. This is the person you should trust all your money with. There you go. That's the person.
Took their bread.
The BLM organizer received 32,000 pounds in donations from 558 individual contributions. She spent the money on Amazon purchases and IMAX and rent and hair and beauty appointments. The court has learned that she even splurged $6,000 on Uber rides. Oh my!
She wanted
to the club.
Yeah, facts.
She was jailed for 2.5 years in a sentencing hearing today. So they're putting people in prison. Look at this. Hope it was all worth it.
And what y'all think them people gonna get for having them millions? Boy.
1,000 years of Western civilization being chucked into the river by people who have no idea how things got so good here.
Y'all.
And now, there are fraudsters being thrown in jail. Yeah. There you go. Oh, Salim pictured outside. Okay, she's wearing a burqa? Spent a total of 44,000 pounds on what she described as lifestyle expenses. So she took all the money, and then she used it on herself. BLM activist jailed after spending money she raised for a youth group on herself. That's right. It's almost like you shouldn't let
bro, I'm in video. Go ahead.
These despicable narcissist Marxists entrust them with your money. It's almost like this was a bad idea to give these people power. Black Lives Matter March organizer splurged thousands of in donations on taxis and takeaways, is jailed. Will it happen here in America? Boy, we sure as hell can hope. There's one person who's been pushing for it, of course. It's been Candace Owens, who had some an absolutely astonishing documentary on BLM that we praised and went to the documentary release and everything in Nashville. It's awesome. We covered it. It was last summer that Candace Owens released The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, the BLM documentary.
They released their 990 IRS filings. They collected
this is the video I think I seen a month or two ago.
$80 million.
Part of it.
Where is that money?
It's not here. Everything looks worse.
I ain't seen this.
Where have you seen that money impacted throughout the city? So my producer just sent me a link. It is just shocking to me because of how much money was raised to think that where he lived, the bills weren't being covered. Super frustrating, but that's a dead end, so. And here's where it gets really interesting. Ready for some BLM pride? Another $200K went to escorts, BDSM workers, strippers, peep show workers, phone sex operators, and webcam performers.
Look at Benny face.
And then at that moment, it became personal. And I thought, not only am I going to say the truth, I am going to scream the truth louder than you can scream the lies.
Dude, it's such an awesome documentary. If you haven't ever seen it, you should go see it.
I'm going to watch that.
See it. Just like you see the images on your screen of what BLM created for us in this country. It's created a system of justice that says, effectively, that there are certain groups of people that you're not allowed to prosecute anymore. Certain groups of people, certain groups of criminals that you're not allowed to put in jail anymore. That are no longer allowed to face consequences of their actions. And you create effectively no-go zones. They have these in Europe. They have these no-go zones. My old neighborhood in Washington, D.C. is one of them.
No-go zone.
Look at the images on your screen here.
What's a no-go zone, y'all?
So the political movement that is built effectively on fraud, that is built in order to rip asunder the iron girds that keep America as a country stable, this idea of e pluribus unum, that out of many one, we can all be citizens in this nation, and we all have a responsibility of citizenship, has been totally undone by critical theory propagated by the Marxists of BLMs. And just like every other Marxist, they're all frauds. They're all con artists. Karl Marx was the first con artist. He was a smelly, old, diseased reprobate who lived in a library and didn't produce a single usable, tangible work product in his entire life. He was a slob. And all of these Marxists, they're just slobs.
I also think that it might, I think of a lot of
Hold on.
things.
This the one that's supposed to be going to prison, right? Or something, allegedly.
The first thing I think is that we actually do have
I gotta watch what I say.
brain. Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists.
We are trained Marxists, says Patrisse Cullors, the founder, the co-founder, along with her other co-founder, of Black Lives Matter. So when these people tell you who they are, believe them. And this is all a product of critical theory in order to erode, using racial tensions to erode the fabric of America, the fabric of capitalism for a civilizational collapse. So start calling it what it is. A terrorist organization. Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Terrorist organization. Call it what it is. This is the object, and this is what Nancy Pelosi is kneeling to and worshiping. Now, thankfully, these people are going to prison, and it needs to happen a lot more often. This is one of the greatest frauds ever foisted upon the American people, and it needs to stop.
But that's the thing, though. It's people out here that still praising this BLM stuff and not even knowing what she did. It's so many people. I can tell y'all, it's so many people that don't even know what she did. It's so many people that probably don't even know who she is, but still praising that BLM stuff. I can guarantee that. It's a lot of people that don't even know who she is. I didn't know who she was. I didn't praise like the BLM. I told y'all, before that, I just got into politics 4 or 5 months ago. And even before that, I didn't get into any of that. I'm serious to y'all. I didn't, because I never put myself in those positions to do stupid stuff that I wouldn't even condone in. So I didn't do none of that stuff, you know. I didn't go to none of the protests. I didn't find it. I don't know. I didn't find it interesting. But then on top of that, like I don't know. I can almost guarantee a lot of people don't know who she is or her story on what happened about anything. I guarantee.
If we were to survive.
Yet taking money from them.
In a hysterical segment, Tucker Carlson brought on Candace Owens and showed clips of when Candace Owens went to talk to the BLM mansion owners, and it still warms our hearts to this day. Enjoy.
Remember the BLM movement, May of 2020, when every high school girl in America was absolutely required to put a black square on her Instagram page? Remember that? BLM, everyone's for BLM. Mitt Romney marched with BLM. What was that? Well, it was a scam. Actually, it turns out it was a scam. And it really hurt the country. Candace Owens has done an entire documentary on this. It's called The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, George Floyd and the Rise of BLM. For the documentary, she showed up to the gated mansion in Laurel Canyon, Los Angeles, owned by BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors. Cullors then posted a video on Instagram complaining about Candace Owens' reporting. Watch this.
So we are headed to Laurel Canyon. We've yet to see any black people in this neighborhood. So there's definitely somebody home. Hello. I was just looking to speak to whoever is at this property. Sir? Hello? I don't know if he's going to get someone. I see a very cute German
Shepherd. I gotta watch this.
It looks.
I don't even want to watch a lot. I want to see. I want to see the documentary, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. I'm definitely geeked to see this. I'm a little bit more happy too, you know. I usually don't share inside, like, you know, my personal life with y'all as much. But if y'all don't know, my car has been in the shop for 4 months. It's been in the shop for about 4 months. I gifted myself a Jeep SRT. I love cars, you know, and kind of got out of it a little bit, but I gifted myself that and months ago, and I didn't have it for a month. It got stolen. And it got tore up, and it's been in the shop for a while. And they finally called and said that they think it may be ready tomorrow for pickup. So I'm a little bit excited about it, which is amazing. You know, it's definitely amazing. It's sad that people, you know, can't, in a sense, respect you you know, and your things. I had a Challenger. I had a Challenger Scat Pack that I was driving, and then we ended up having another kid. And again, I love cars, so I'm like, okay, we gotta get an SUV. Got an SUV, low horsepower on it, and got stolen. But definitely appreciate everybody watching this video. Definitely excited, not only for my car, but for this documentary, because I definitely want to check it out. Other videos you want to check out, make sure y'all comment down below. Let me know. Catch y'all next one.